Come, pull behind.
Get it, come back. Behind. Get it, come back. Show the stuff. Behind.
Behind. Invest whatever is
This one left him back.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and authorities. Your Excellency, sir, this parade is under the command of Honorable Lieutenant Colonel Nicholas Alfred, and as I see, the Major Immediate Mr. Classman Legislator the President. In Genesis chapter 1, verses 26, 27, 28, God created them male and female, and He blessed them together. And if we divert from that, now we are struggling for gender equality, accelerated gender equality. Now we cannot be empowered unless we are equal, unless there is gender equality. Women emancipation. Somehow we are good. And pray to have the national machinery. When we talk about this, we remember the late Honorable Joyce Mpanga. She was the first minister of state in the office of the president. We were strategic in that the ministry started in the office of the president. So we got all the support. Now we are in fully fledged ministry, the Ministry of Gender, Labor and Social Development, and a lot has been achieved. When we talk about Ugandans, the ministry is the mother ministry because it takes the women, the youth, the children, the workers, the people with disability, the people, all of us are under the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development.
The focus on our competence.
Marginalized. Oh, na mwisho wa ukaguzi wa baridi.
I pray and I send my sincere gratitude to our President of Uganda and Mama Janet's leadership that has inspired women's inclusion. On behalf of Interfaith Women Network, I pray and thank Her Excellency the Vice President of Uganda and the people of Katakwi for hosting the Women's Day. It is the day that honors the achievement of the women. Let us work together to protect the women and the children. To women. Chapter 4 verses 34 says, men are protectors of women because Allah has given them strength. In our Islamic teachings, a woman can inherit as a mother, as a wife, as a position, as a sister and a daughter. Also, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, you have rights over women and they have rights over you. Almighty Allah, as we gather, celebrate the fruitful and love, we thank you for the gift of life. We want to commit ourselves on the promotion of full humanity in diversity for all the women. We want to thank everyone who has put efforts, support, and cherish a woman. Whoever diminishes the full humanity of a woman is not from you. Oh Allah, we ask you for forgiveness for whatever we have transgressed, and we pray for the sick, the heartbroken, the suffering from all the kinds. God, we pray that you save the women that are suffering from wars, diseases, poverty, human rights violation, oppression, aggression, and regression. We pray for a God-fearing, peaceful, healthy, and secure, stable, prosperity, economically sustainable nation.
I love that technique.
Force participation stands at 58% for men compared to only 39% for women. Furthermore, the gender pay gap persists, with women earning just a little bit over half of what men make. There are also alarmingly persistent gender gaps in economic empowerment amongst young people, where of the 2.3 million youth that are not in employment, education or training, the rate amongst young women is almost 80% higher than amongst young men. In addition, women and girls continue to face significant disparities in wealth, in asset ownership, in access to markets, and availability of finance and technology. These challenges are compounded by overarching obstacles that hinder their progress, including persistently high levels of gender-based violence, restricted access to sexual and reproductive health services, and prevalent social and cultural norms which block women's advancement. Here I would just like to stop a bit because I think this is really a key issue, the social and cultural norms. What are they? Just to give a few examples. For example, that women should not work, that they should stay at home and raise the children. Regarding gender-based violence, for example, that if your husband doesn't beat you, he doesn't love you in some cultures. I also vividly recall an experience I had in the Acholi sub-region, where I met a woman in her 50s, and she was telling me her life story, and she was crying, and she said she was a teacher, and she said that all her life she worked, but she gave each and every salary to her husband. Her husband mainly spent the money on drinking and on other women, and now in her 50s, after having worked all her life, she basically has nothing left. This kind of economic abuse, Your Excellency, also hinders women's economic empowerment. So what must be done? We must, firstly, invest in programs and initiatives that are tailored to the needs of women's businesses. 38% of businesses in Uganda are owned by women, yet only 44% out of these are registered. To truly support these enterprises, we must invest in tailored business services and ease the process of formalization, including gender-responsive tax policies. We welcome initiatives such as the GROW program and look forward to additional measures that foster growth, formalization, and economic policies supporting women's business. That monthly, a figure higher than ever before. Investing in education will certainly increase the rate of school-going girls, in turn ensuring their safety and ultimate participation in the economic growth of the nation. Your Excellency, as your partners, advancing the gender equality and women's empowerment is a key priority that we see as fundamental for sustained and equitable growth. This work is important to the overall quality of development results. Uganda's population is projected to increase by 60% in the next 20 years to around 74 million, from an estimated 45 million in 2021. Close to 2/3 of the population will be of working age, and about half will reside in urban centers. This presents an enormous opportunity and necessity to invest in human capital. We welcome the trend towards increasing the government of Uganda's budgetary allocations in this area. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, to conclude, as the gender development partners in Uganda, we invested over $250 million last year in gender-targeted programs alone, in addition to multiple other programs which targeted women's inclusion.
Powers women. For instance, in the labor force, it is telling us that women have not yet achieved, with women in Uganda still occupying 39% of employment compared to 58% of their male counterparts. In businesses in Uganda, most women are into micro and small businesses, and they're occupying 44%, according to MasterCard International. Of this, only 9% of the women are in medium and large businesses. Women like, I saw one of our progressive women who is into chairs production in Nwoya. Those ones only still constitute 9%. It is also telling us that we have not yet closed the pay gap, that in most circumstances, women can be in the same employment as men, but women will be given less pay. It is also telling us that most of the women who are employed, they are employed in less secured, low-paying jobs in the informal sector, temporary job, part-time, like cleaners, people like people in the principal below are where women must occupy. When you go to commissioners, directors, and others, in the corporate private boardrooms, women are still few. And yet, research globally is saying what pushes the global demand, the global consumption are the women. That actually, if you are to aggregate today as we are here, what women have bought to come to this function, from the shoes to the dress to everything they are putting on, it will constitute 70% of what has been bought compared to men who would have only consumed 30%. So it's saying women are the people who consume your products, but you are not bringing women into the economy. So, Your Excellency, this team is calling for a deliberate, targeted measures towards eliminating those barriers and ensuring that we accelerate through different programs.
But the elite groups have blocked this effort of free education. The school managers who are not supervised properly by their leaders introduce charges in the schools. And that's how the children go out of school. And some of those who drop out are girls. So therefore, we are preparing a new offensive to force everybody to comply. Ensure we have problems with corona's budget here, then we have now to fund enough activities. But once we have finished all those, we are going to launch a new campaign to enforce free education in government schools. So therefore, I want to thank the people of Teso, the people of Uganda. We are moving well, but we can move faster. What we want is well for
we are all of us are wealthy.
Well for all of us. That's where the problem is. But if you have all your apparatus, so if you, then you have a lot of time, women, girls, what?
Thank you, all the people of Teso.
Another category of persons to develop capacity to grow their businesses so that they can quickly make a contribution to industrialize Uganda and add value.
We don't want to push you again. Get a final position these things can zoom. Kwa nini mnasonga karibu? This position is yourselves, the president will be here.
This one is going to be received by district of Katakwi. Will be those policies I mentioned, but the actual recipients of the checks, the dummy checks, will be the chairperson LC5, the cow, the head of parliament, and constituency member of parliament, and the chairperson of the women councils from the respective districts. So I'm preparing the persons in advance so that they are ready when the president comes. We shall be calling upon you, and we don't want to waste time. So those whose names have been read or districts indicated, for those who hold offices of such responsibilities, be ready as a leader in emancipating women and gender. A big hand of applause as a woman deliver the gift to the president. If you feel you're part of the gift, please clap as the women are delivering the gift on our behalf. The president has accepted and he has taken a picture with them. We want to thank you so much. For difference of 9 billion for 2 groups.
She has served on several organizations and boards as 2001 as amended. The Masaba Star Medal is awarded to defense social personnel under the same circumstances described award of the Kabalega Medal, but where a gallantry is not as conspicuous as in the Kabalega Medal. The 2 awardees who have been duly approved are she holds the Masters of Education Foreign Languages from Katakwi District, Grace Hotel Business at Bunduja, accompanied by his colleague, award of the Meritorious Service.
Why are you saying no change for Lydia? What has she done for you as a chairperson?
Who has really struggled. I'm called Zena Obolot, chairperson Women's League, Lira District. I'm the chairperson of all the women in Lango region. We support Lydia Wanyoto for the hard work she's doing for us as women of NRM. At least she's really trying her best to see that we, the women of Uganda, at least also benefit from our party. She's a hardworking lady, and I'm really praying hard for those people in Imbale to vote her. She's really a good leader who will do everything necessary
for Mbale City. Vote Lydia Wanyoto, vote Museveni. Happy Women's Day. Wish you well all. Thank you so
Mama,
much.
you say something.
Welcome. So the district assembly. Yes. I'm called Susan Oduka, Secretary Finance Literacy Women Council. I want to take this opportunity to thank Honorable Wanyoto so much for the hard work she's doing. She's cooperative. Yes. We love her so much. Yes. We want another no change. We want another round. Yes.
The last one more.
Yes. You talk more.
English.
Chairperson Women League. I thank President Museveni for his work hard, for his work. I thank Lydia Wanyoto for being our chairperson Women League. Since we voted her, she's behind us, she has been supporting us. We still need her. Time to come, we are going to vote her.
Honorable, what to your
I would like
subordinates?
to wish all the women league of NRM in Uganda Happy Women's Day. We are in Katakwi. We all came to Katakwi to celebrate women. We want to thank the president for supporting us and for guiding us. Happy Women's Day. I'm the national chairperson of NRM Women's League and the flag bearer of Mbale City. And I am already on the ground. Thank you so much. Women, keep focused. We keep steady. NRM is there and Museveni is there and Wanyoto, oye! Oye!